another video. So it is evening time. It is about 5:15 after I've logged off work. Seems like dogs are out, people doing yard work is out, but we're gonna be out also. This is the last day we have before Hurricane Helena comes our way and brings us a lot of rain the next 2 to 3 days. I want to go ahead and get a few more plant babies into the ground and let Helena water them in really good. So we're going to be working in my front yard today, and so I'm going to grab everything and I'll set you guys up and you'll see what we're going to be doing in the front yard. So this is my plan for today. I'm going to tuck in this citronella heuchera right here. It only gets 16 high. Oh, it has a 24-inch spread. Well, it'll still look good right here. So I'm going to tuck in the citronella there by that heuchera, and then I'm going to tuck in another citronella over here by that heuchera, just to kind of give it some contrasting colors. I am going to plant I purchased another one of the Empress Woo hostas that I'm going to put over here in this corner. It should fill in that corner really well, and it's just like a little alcove that you can't put anything in. So I'm going to tuck that there to go along with the one here and the one over there. Then also today we're going to plant our rainbow ascots. I'm going to put 2 under this tree. One here, one there. And then I have another heuchera that I'm going to put here. This gets 18 inches high by 20 inch wide. I'll put that there. Here are my hostas. Y'all, I'm so scared. I have no idea what this bulge underneath I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's something that has gotten lodged underneath there. I don't know if that is mushroom growing under there or what, but it's something under there because it's bulged out. I don't know if it's a turtle. I have no idea, and I'm scared to touch it. I think I'm gonna get my husband to come look. And it looks like there's an ant infestation by this hosta. I don't know if I'm gonna touch that today either. We're gonna come over to this tree. I got 2 more of the ascot rainbow spurge back there, and I have 1 more of the burgundy heucheras that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put right there so that both trees can be kind of symmetrical. At some point I'm gonna get some rocks and put maybe 1 big boulder under this tree, another big boulder under that tree, and maybe 1 or 2 big boulders in my bed, and maybe a couple in the backyard. But let's get to planting so we can get all these in so that when Miss Helena comes through, she can water these guys in really good for the next couple of days. I'm gonna set you guys up so you can follow along. Oh, wait a minute, before we get started, I have something that I need you guys. I need some help. So I've been thinking and thinking. You know how I get to thinking. And so right here is a swell. You really can't tell, but it's a swell all down the side of my house. And remember, I said this side of my house stays really boggy along with the other side. Very wet. That's why I put the walkway in, because it was always wet and muddy after a big rain. So now that I put the walkway in, my property still goes over to right there where you see the grass, to the end of my fence. It's maybe about 3 feet. I was going to leave this grass here and just have 1 little strip of grass, but I'm really thinking that I need to just, what I'm thinking about doing is removing these bricks and just taking this, extending it out along here, then going around, then taking the rocks, narrowing that, and bringing the rocks all the way out to the end of the walkway. And then from here, all of that, just creating a bed of evergreen shrubs, that just like a nice manicured row of evergreen shrubs that don't get too big and that likes being wet. I need your help deciding whether to do just like low growing shrubs, or doing maybe like a row of maybe like 3 or 4 of the lollipop dapple willow trees that I love so much, that I have 2 on the other side of my house. They absolutely love being wet and being in boggy water. So I'm thinking that maybe I could do maybe 1, 2, 3, and then plant and just like lollipop them and don't let them get too big, and then put a couple of low growing shrubs in between them, or just have just like 1 row of evergreen shrubs that stays low, because I don't want it to look like I am just putting a wall between my neighbor and I. We love them. We're friends. So I don't want it to look like, or I don't want to block them out like that. I want something low growing and not too big and massive. So drop your comments, your suggestions in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think. Let me move this over here. And I forgot to tell you, I'm going to put 2 of those rainbow ascots here. And I got 1 more. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's going to go somewhere over here. So yeah, I also need to dig up that hosta, and that hosta. These 2 are going to go under this window. And then that one, I'm going to break it up, going to divide it up into probably 4 different plants, and maybe put 1 under each tree, and then dot a couple over here so that we can cover up some of all this ground space over here. And then in the space of that one, and that one, I'm going to put these. These are the stained glass hosta. Very similar to the guacamole, except it grows a little bit bigger than guacamole. And I absolutely love guacamole. Guacamole is my favorite. That's that one. That one and that one are guacamoles. And then that one over there. I absolutely love guacamole. It's my favorite hosta today. But anyway, let's get started. Don't forget to leave your comment and your suggestion about what I should do with that side yard down below. So as I'm over here, this is the area that the sweet cats that live next door to us like to come and hang out. Well, they like to hang out everywhere in my house, everywhere around my house, backyard, front yard, everywhere. More than staying at his own house, but in my front bed is where they hang out most. And every time I see a little pile of mulch where area is like sparse, and then there's a little pile, I know what has happened, and I just found an area. So I have to come out here every now and again and pick up old poop that is not from my animal. I love animals, but I don't like picking up after ones that aren't mine. Hey guys, so we're finally done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 plants into the ground. I'm gonna go around to the front and show you exactly what I got done today. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, and I apologize that it's kind of dark, but hopefully you can see. And then we're gonna try and talk through the what I plan on doing on the other side of my house along the walkway again. All right, guys. Again, I apologize for it being so dark, but hopefully you can see a little bit of something. This is my first tree by my driveway, and I got 2 of those ascot rainbow spurges into the ground, and each one of them will get about 20 to 24 inches wide and about 2 feet tall. So that'll be a nice a little clump right here. I also put, in addition to the 3 hostas that were already in here on this side, I put one of the heucheras that'll bring a dark burgundy tone, and then the same on the other tree. I got the 2 ascot rainbow spurges in the back because they are taller than the hostas, and then I got the 1 heuchera, and then maybe in the spring I might put another darker heuchera on the other side. In the bed, what I did was the 1 big Empress Wu hosta back there in this corner is gonna, that thing gets massive, about 5 feet wide by 4 to 5 feet tall, I believe. And then over here I put in the citronella heuchera that'll play off of the dark heuchera there, and then the medium color hosta here. On the other side, I mirrored it. I put in the citronella heuchera that plays off of the burgundy heuchera there, and the medium tone green hosta there. Over here on this side, this is what I want to talk about. So I planted 2 of the ascot rainbows there. Okay, so this is my plan. I'm going to extend this bed. Now this is not going to be until the spring, but I'm going to extend this bed from here all the way out to over here, and then as it goes along there, that'll be whatever I plant along that little strip. Now all that'll be a big bed. I plan on planting right here in front of this walkway another one of my dapple willow trees. I absolutely love that tree. It loves to be wet, and this is a wet area, so that's perfect for here. That'll get to be about 8 to 10 feet tall, which is perfect for the corner of my house. The canopy is not really big. You can kind of keep it whatever size you want it to be. So that'll be here, and I'm just thinking that in order to get to the walkway, I'll just put a few stepping stones in this flower bed. Just a couple of stepping stones like how I have over in front of my bench. I put a few stepping stones right here. Just a few within the garden bed on top of the mulch, a few stepping stones to get to the walkway. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rock that carries my water from my downspout. I think that may be a little break in the garden bed, and I might just carry the rocks all the way to the end of the garden bed. So that is my plan for right now. If you guys have any other suggestions, hit me up. Let me know what you think. So again, I want to thank you all for coming along with me this evening after work, getting a lot of my plant babies into the ground for the fall, so that they can start settling in for next year. And like I say, if you guys have any suggestions or comments as to what I need to do on the other side of my house, please drop them in the comment section below. I don't plan on doing this until the spring, so I have a lot of time, but I need to start I probably won't buy whatever I'm getting until the spring, unless I just find it at a very good deal right now and I overwinter it. But I want to thank you guys for coming along with me this evening. So whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye, guys.